Hey Aquarius, welcome into your reading. We're doing a reading for the third week of November approximately. I do 4 readings a month. Feel free to surf around, see which ones resonate with you, which ones don't, because energy and time is fluid. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time. So I also encourage you to listen to your moon and your rising so you get a better picture of what's going on with you and your world. I got your spread down, so now let's see what's going on. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. We could be talking about a marriage. We could be talking about family. We could even be talking about inheritance or money on your home. Lovers. I more or less see there's a situation here in regards to maybe possibly going from a love ship to a marriage, but there's definitely a lover here. 7 of Cups. It looks like you have options here. Knight of Wands. Some of you feel like I'm vibing somebody here wants to run away. 3 of Wands, you're waiting for something. Okay, so it looks like in the recent past, you had a situation where you had an ending. And with this ending, it felt, I don't know, I feel like this tug of war, like this push and pull energy. When you left this relationship situation, you felt happy first for yourself, like to be single, to be independent, to be alone, because you have the 9 of Cups back here. And then here's your card, the Star, which is the Aquarius card. After that, you started dating, putting yourself out there, networking, but then that came to a close. That came to an end. You started transitioning. Archangel Michael stepped in, your spirit guides over here, and started bringing you, because Archangel Michael represents the protector of lovers or love ship. So it's like he stepped in, Aquarius, for you and was trying to bring something in for you that was stable. But here you are waiting for something or someone, somebody that could be a fire sign, could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but it was like you were waiting for these passionate messages from somebody. You started reviewing your options regarding this lover that you have, whether you should marry them or not marry them, or move forward with them, or just leave them all together. That's the overall energy I'm picking up here, Aquarius. Now, as far as your situation, I'm going to pull down the camera so I can show you what I'm seeing here. You have the Empress. Your situation for third week of November, we're discussing the Empress. This is you. You're thinking about your stability. You're thinking about your growth. You're thinking about what you could produce into your 3D realm, into your 3D world. This is also your value, your status. There could be somebody that you're also dealing with that in the sense you want to grow a family, or you're having like some kind of somebody here is pregnant and you're dealing with this issue too. What's coming towards you is the Hangman. The Hangman feeling stuck. This is what's coming towards you. This could also be a card of Pisces. This is Taurus. This is Pisces. For some reason, this whole situation over here, you're feeling stuck. So I'm feeling an energy with your third week of November. You are reflecting from looking at the bottom of the deck how you're going to move forward with this whole family dynamic in your own personal world, and how you're going to produce something. You could be dealing, you could also be pregnant. If you're a male watching this, you're the person that you're dealing with is pregnant, could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. But something here in this situation, somebody wants to start a family and it's making you feel stuck over here. What you don't see coming is the Wheel of Fortune. The universe is on your side, working with you on your behalf to bring you great change and great luck as well. Not just change, but luck behind this big change. But it's big. And nothing is as big as starting a family like this that I see here. But this is also could be something else. So you can also apply this to career, guys, because this is money on your home. So this could be a job change, a career change. It's huge. It's bringing something into your world. These are 3 major arcanas right here. These are massive changes that are happening to you, Aquarius. Your advice, Page of Coins. There's something here that you're going to have to A, figure out, or B, learn, especially what's in your advice position. This could also mean somebody is offering you something tangible, serious, and you are meant to receive it. Your outcome. The Page of Wands. Good news, exciting, happy, feeling like a teenager again, going on a new adventure. It's like turning the page of your life and you're really, really excited about this. This is very, very interesting. The only thing that I find a little interesting is this is your energy, I feel as if, and this is good because you like feeling this way, Aquarius. You like exploring new things, exploring new avenues, whether it's meeting new people or starting new jobs or going on trips, or whatever it is, you love it. But over here in your situation for the third week, it's like you're dealing with something massive, huge. And it's very overwhelming for you. But it feels like you've been processing this, looking at these cards for a little while. And it looks like you're going to end up going with the flow. Because you start with an Empress and we have a page here. It feels like there's a big energy here, and you like being this. You like going with the flow. You like being unattached, detached, not being pressured to do something, but it feels like you're going to get yourself unstuck from this. I'm going to pull up the camera and we're going to start clarifying all these things for you guys. All right, universe, angel, spirit guides, what do you have for the third week of November for my Aquarius? Because honestly, because I see big transitions from an Empress to a Page. Even at the bottom of the deck, you guys have Lovers to the Ten of Pentacles. Usually there are steps in between when those things happen. You know, we go in levels. And this just looks like something insta happens to you guys here. Something huge. It was like all of a sudden you're single, free, and independent, and then all of a sudden it's like you're facing marriage. Or all of a sudden here you were as an employee working for something, and now you're the boss. It's something massive, something huge. So it's a big responsibility, but it looks like it's a beautiful thing. The universe is saying go for it. All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm holding this deck upside down. Yes, I am. Okay, universe, angel, spirit guides, what is the Empress, please? Yeah, Five of Wands. You had obstacles, blocks, challenges. Seven of Swords. Somebody snuck away, ghosted, cheated. I don't know. Four of Wands. Foundation. So it looks like because these are clarifying the Empress. It looks like somebody here in your dynamic, in your situation, is trying to fortify your foundation together with you. Especially when I see Lovers and Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's somebody here who wants to produce this marriage, produce this family, produce this situation where there's a foundation with you. But somebody here feels like sneaking away. So there are these challenges, there are these blocks, there are these obstacles. Somebody is competing with you and your nature, is what I'm hearing and feeling. Let's see. The bottom of the deck, some of you can be dealing with the law or a Libra, legal. Bottom of the deck, Justice. Ten of Cups, though, interesting. You both will, it's funny, if some of you are dealing with the law or justice, there's going to be something here where you're both going to have a happy outcome for both of you, each other. Interesting. We'll see. Why is the Hangman here, please? Why does Aquarius feel stuck coming towards you? Thank you. Oh God, I didn't realize there's so many cards. Okay, so you feel stuck because there's a lack of a new beginning here. This offer is not coming in. It's not coming in solid. So this is why you're stuck. It could be either you or the person that you're dealing with, Aquarius, that somebody here isn't committing. No, somebody here is not trying to make it. It's almost as if it's like a false start or failure to launch. It doesn't mean it's not going to launch. It will eventually launch. It's just not getting there. This is definitely with somebody, High Priestess, that you're not talking to right now. Three of Pentacles. You are, and there could have been a third-party situation because I have 2 3s. There's a Three of Pentacles upright and the Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody here had a third-party situation. Definitely when I see Seven of Swords, I'm not going to lie. Somebody cheated here. Somebody stepped out. Somebody did something shady. And this is a third-party situation. And this is probably why there was a failure to launch. For some of you, if this isn't you, Aquarius, this could be the person that you're dealing with. There's a third person here who sort of is in the way, which is what the obstruction is. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups. Somebody here is just obsessing over the past and the sorrow and the guilt, but trying to get themselves out of this feeling, trying to get themselves unstuck, trying to not worry about it. But all of these cards are just telling me right now, this is why you're stuck, Aquarius, because there is a third party situation. And it doesn't have to necessarily be cheating or lying. I feel for most of you it is, but, and I'm not saying it's you, it could be your person, but there is somebody here that has gotten involved in whatever your dynamic is, and that's what's making you feel stuck. However, at the bottom of the deck, I do see Ace of Swords and the World and the Lovers. How interesting. And the Devil. Oh my God. There's something toxic here. There's something here where somebody just keeps like leaving the situation, leaving the dynamic. It's like you have a commitment and then someone pulls away. Because Lovers is a choice. And this is a new chapter. When the new chapter starts, when you have this conversation, honest conversation, where you're both on the same page. I'm starting to feel, Aquarius, that somebody got here serious very fast, or something happened between you and your person, and it made somebody step away because it was just too serious, too fast, too much. But during this separation, a lot of thought had to come through, and in order for you to make a decision with what you were going to do. But there is a third party person here. If this doesn't resonate, please don't make it fit. Take what does and leave what doesn't. The Wheel of Fortune, please. What is this Wheel of Fortune? You can also apply this to your job. You could have a colleague that's a third party hot mess that's trying to fuck up their shit. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. What you don't see coming, what you're unaware of because you can't see it right now, is the Wheel of Fortune. You can't see how something is going to turn to your advantage. And it is. The universe is working on your behalf. It's coupled with the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. You could also be dealing with the Leo and the Magician. These are three major arcanas. Your spirit guides are profusely coming, trying to help course correct you, Aquarius. The Sun and the Magician, they are manifesting on your behalf your happiness, everyone's happiness. Look at this, the Hermit. One of you has taken a time out. King of Cups, and somebody here loves you, but somebody's gone in hermit mode, taking a time out to see and reflect if this is the right call, if this is the right decision. Now I'm starting to understand why we start with the Empress and we're ending with the Page of Wands here. Because it's like you're tiptoeing into this direction. You're like, all right, universe, I get it. I get it. This is happening. I don't really want it like this. I didn't really want it to be like, you know, this much, so fast, so quickly. It was just heavy for me. But you are tiptoeing into that direction, Aquarius. Let's see. Because I don't see anybody here running away. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of newness. And I see the reason why this is all happening. What is this Page of Coins in their advice? Guys, if this resonates and you like the content, please hit that like down below. All right, so the card that fell out, and this is in your advice, and I'm glad it's in this position and nowhere else, is the Five of Pentacles. This could be either a financial crunch for some of you. Others of you, this is feeling like you're left out in the cold. But this, because it's falling in your advice position, if this isn't you, this could be the person that you're dealing with. They felt like they were pushed out in the cold, and they felt like they did nothing wrong. It's like, what's happening here? They have no idea, Aquarius, that this whole entire time you've been processing. Maybe you might have disregarded the situation, like, hear no evil, see no evil, I don't know what you're talking about, and then finally you had to look at it. But it was a process for you, Aquarius. You're human, you're normal. It's like what anybody else would do when we have something to face that's overwhelming for us. And so it's something that you need to do when you're dealing with your person, and you need to explain, and when you do, I think they'll get it. You could also be dealing with a fire sign. Water sign and fire sign, I'm seeing strongly here. The bottom of the deck, there's a King of Wands. And under that is the Ace of Swords. Very interesting. And then the World. You're going to start a new chapter with this person again after you have this conversation where you're on the same page, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So going back to your advice, Page of Coins and Five of Pentacles, there's something you need to learn or you need to teach, meaning like your person that you're dealing with, you're going to have to explain to them why one of you went out in the cold. Like they have to learn why you did what you did, or it's vice versa. You might need to learn why they put you out in the cold. It's also talking about receiving this offer. Go for it. Thumbs up from the universe. Now let's go see what's in your outcome over here with this Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Page of Wands. Usually it's an Aries card. Doesn't have to be, but that's the energy. Why is this Page of Wands here, please? Oh God. Queen of Wands and the Star. Hi. You guys are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If not, this could go two ways. And the Star. The Star is obviously your card. This is the Aquarius card, the Star. It's also healing, going towards your true north. There's something passionate about this person that you're dealing with. These are two fire signs. I mean, I don't know to tell you. This looks like an Aries to me. It could be a Leo. Of course, it could be a Sagittarius. But there's something healing here with this person. This person can heal you. And I think you know it intuitively, and you feel very excited to go towards this person. She's a queen. She's not a page. You might feel like a page. You're not. You're a fucking star, Aquarius. Fucking star. And this person sees you as such. So it's like you're excited to start this new adventure with this person that could very well be a fire sign. Sometimes for me, this is the other story I was talking about. The Queen of Wands sometimes for me is like the other woman or the other man, the third party person. So it's also saying about healing that rift if there's a third party situation, because you have the Star next to the Queen of Wands. So it's like healing that rift if there is a third party person here. And now you're excited to go towards this new adventure because you feel like you've healed that rift, like it's over. You and your person have gotten over that, and now you're moving on into your future. So this is what I have for your weekly reading. Let's see what we have from your romance angels. Aquarius, please. What do you have for Aquarius? Sorry, they were sticking. Thank you. Yeah, for me, sometimes when I have lovers, it's sometimes, you know how we say it's a choice. I also get runner-chaser dynamic, meaning one of you recognizes what you are while the other person doesn't. Like somebody in your dynamic said, oh yeah, we're soulmates. And they're like, the other was like, no, we're not. Peace out, bye. And then when they leave, they're like, oh shit, I made a mistake. And then it flips. Because we have unrequited love here and engagement. These energies are crazy. This is exactly what I was trying to talk to you about in the beginning. How do you go from lovers to marriage like this? Like, boom. It's like almost like it's like a shotgun wedding, but not. Or it's like, hi, I'm this. I represent this. I want stability. I want marriage. I want to move in. I want to live with you. I want a family business with you. And you're like, what? And it was just so overwhelming for you, Aquarius. So this is like almost kind of like pushing it away with this unrequited love. And then you go right into engagement. And at the bottom of the deck, playfulness. You know what playfulness looks like? This. It looks like the Page of Wands. And under that is soulmate. Your person is your soulmate, but it just came on so like turning on a light bulb, and you're like, it's intense. It's too much. So for you, it might have, somebody here in this dynamic might have had unrequited love, but now it looks like you're engaging with this person again, or you are re-engaging, because I did feel like seeing that Hermit, you did take a time out for a while there. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what do you have for my Aquarius? What is their advice and or timing? I sometimes read the moon phases in the card. I don't know them all. You guys feel free to Google it, but sometimes I find it to be for timing as well. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Thank you. Okay, surrender to the divine, full moon. So the next full moon, you could put yourself out there and say, universe, this is what I want. This is how it's going to go down, A, B, and C. And then that's it. Surrender to the divine and let the universe do its work for you. That's what this looks like. The Wheel of Fortune. Surrender to the divine. New moon eclipse. Expect powerful change at the bottom of the deck. Last but not least, I picked up this deck a couple weeks ago. It was so random in some like knick-knack store of all places. I was just buying a candle and I saw this and it was just the funniest thing I ever seen as far as a tarot deck. What do you have, Universe, Angel, Spirit guys, for my Aquarius? Anything you want to add? Light and fluffy for them? I'm sorry, I just find this deck hysterical. The Hierophant, which talks about marriage, relationship, community. Community can also be your community at work, church, college, university, school. And at the bottom of the deck, I've 8, look at this, Page of Wands and 8 of Cups. Part of you feels like running away from this relationship or this situation. You're gonna try to make a go for it. Others of you, it looks like you want to just run away from this whole entire dynamic. Leave me your comments, and I will see you on the next one.